Hi, welcome back to misformeeple. My name's Mitch.
And I'm Morgan, and in today's video, we're going to be doing the something challenge, which is something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue. Okay, so a few days ago, we saw Boxed Meeples, another board game channel over in the UK, do this something challenge. Libby actually came up with the idea, and we thought it was fantastic. So basically how it works is we're each going to come up with a board game that fits into those four categories: something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue. And we thought this was the perfect challenge for us to participate in because we recently got engaged. And if you don't know, that saying or phrase is typically associated with weddings. So we reached out to them and asked them if we could participate and do our own video with this challenge. So we're really excited to do that.
Yeah.
And without further ado, let's get started.
Do you want to go first or am I going first?
I can go first.
You're going first?
So,
something old?
So for my pick for something old...
And you can interpret this any way you want,
yes,
right?
Yes,
okay.
Any way that you want. So my pick for something old is Carcassonne, Hunters and Gatherers, published by Z-Man Games. So the reason this was my pick for something old is because this is the Hunters and Gatherers themed. So you're basically like cavemen, which is, old.
Right.
Old.
Like prehistoric.
Right. Prehistoric. Yeah. Yep, so, and Carcassonne is kind of a game that has been around for a long time too, so I felt like this version of Carcassonne was a good fit.
That's a good pick for something old. Yeah, I like it.
That's my pick.
Okay, my something old is an older game, but it's not an old theme. And mine is, I've talked about it before, Battlestar Galactica, the board game.
By Fantasy Flight.
Fantasy Flight, yeah. This is one of the first games we had in our collection. I think it came out in like 2000, what's it say here? 2008 is where the copyright for the LLC was. And I think I got it like that year. So, I mean, that's what? 2008, that's 14 years old. That's young but old for a board game, and you can see it's beat up, it's been well worn. This is something I wish I treated better.
It's like a collector's item
now that it's like a collector's item, yeah.
It's so old, it's out of print.
Well, the theme is futuristic. It's such an old game. Like, our cards are kind of worn on it. We've played it so much, and it's sad to see. But it's, even though it's old, I love this game, and I will talk about it any chance I get.
It is a great game, and unfortunately, because this one is out of print, they did do a rethemed version of this called Unfathomable.
Yeah, which is like the Arkham Horror setting.
Yes.
And if you look at them, they took away like the Viper fighter jets in this one, or not from this, but they took away that mechanic and kind of introduced like an outer ring of the ship in which all the deep ones from Arkham Horror are getting on that anyone can fight. So it's like you're no longer jumping into like a ship to take down aliens. You're just kind of fighting them on the outer deck of the steamboat that you're on in Unfathomable. So that's my something old.
Okay, so next up is something new. So my pick for something new, it's a big one. Ugh, and it's so new, it's still in shrink.
Holy cow.
So this is Nemesis Lockdown, published by Awakened Realms.
Yeah.
So this is like a standalone sequel to Nemesis. It's not an expansion. We missed the Kickstarter in this one, but our friendly local gaming store had it in stock. Finally, yeah. We were waiting for it so long. We were on a no-buy month, and then once that passed, we were able to purchase it.
So, I know a couple people recommended places to buy it online, but we were still like in our no-buy month, and.
But we did end up getting it for, I think, a good deal at our friendly local gaming store. And it's so new, we haven't even played it yet. But yeah, that is Nemesis Lockdown.
I want to open that so bad.
It's so heavy.
Alright, my something new is a game that we just got yesterday. And this one is Wonderland's War from Druid City Games. And this is the retail version, not the deluxe version that has all like the crazy cool components or anything like that. And it's, while I'm not huge on the Alice in Wonderland theme, I do really like everything that this has to offer. It's got a bag builder. It's got a
Bag builder
rondel
seems
that you're
cool.
going around. You're battling other people and getting various resources to where I love all the mechanics in the game. And even though the Alice in Wonderland theme never really landed for me, this is my something new pick because it's something I want to get to the table very soon.
And we just bought it. And it just came out. So.
We just bought it, just came out. I mean, if we play it one time, I'm going to search websites for the deluxe components. I don't know if there's a way to get those separately to, like, make this that kind of quality, or if those are only
like
the
Kickstarter exclusives?
Right.
I know I'll have to look that up. Good pick, though, for something new.
That's
just
my
came
something
out
new.
And haven't played it yet.
Exactly. Still in shrink.
Still in shrink.
I feel like that was a prerequisite for something new. Still needed to be in shrink.
Yeah, literally brand new.
Yeah.
All right, so next up is something borrowed. So my pick for something borrowed is Monikers by CMYK Games. And the reason this is my pick for something borrowed is because our family constantly asks us to borrow this game when they're having friends over, or, you know, they always ask us to bring it so we can play. So this game has seen a lot of love. It's been to a lot of different people's houses.
Yeah. A lot of inside jokes are made from this.
Really fun party game that you play in teams. It's kind of like charades and taboo, those kind of games. Yeah, super fun. Kind of like the ultimate party game.
Yeah.
But yeah, Monikers. Been borrowed.
Been borrowed a lot. Yeah.
Been borrowed a lot, yeah.
My borrowed game is Camel Up from Eggert Spiel. Now, Camel Up, once again, is a game that we're constantly loaning out to people. They're borrowing it from us. We're the people in our group, family, friends that own all the games, so we're never really borrowing games from people. People are always borrowing games from us.
How does that work? Other people in our lives need to have their own collection.
Exactly. I mean,
we need to start being able
it's
to borrow
getting too darn expensive for us to be having everything.
To house all of them. We're running out of space.
That's right.
Everyone, family members watching.
Buy your own crap.
Buy your own games. Yeah. So we can borrow them.
Exactly. Yeah. buy some of the heavy ones, like Return to Dark Tower. Mm-hmm. That'd be nice.
That would be nice.
All right, but anyway, Camel Up. Fantastic bidding game. Camels. Everyone frickin' shakes the pyramid, rolls dice, bids on camels. It's a fun game all around. It's another party game. That's why our families borrow it. That's why friends borrow it. Mm-hmm. Just, it's good. I love it.
Yep, Camel Up. Can't go wrong with Camel Up.
Yep, Camel Up.
Okay, and then the last category is something blue. And my pick for something blue is Title Blade Heroes of the Reef, published by Druid City Games.
Another Druid City game.
Yeah, another Druid City game. This is one of my favorite games. As you can tell, it is a very blue box.
It's so good.
All about, like, water, and you're, like, heroes fighting in this competition, trying to score enough points to, like, win the competition. You're fighting monsters, you're upgrading your dice, completing challenges. But it's got a very, like, watery themed. There's, like, seashell resources and, like, little fruits that are resources.
Oh, this is one that I wish we got the deluxe components for. We just have, like, the little tokens.
I still might buy the deluxe components.
Yeah, the Kickstarter for the second one that's coming out. Can you get stuff from the...
No, because I already backed it, and they didn't have anything for the previous one.
Okay, alright, but we did back it, the second one? Mm-hmm. Alright,
and I got all the deluxe miniatures for that one, even though we probably didn't need them.
When you got this, I wasn't sure about it, but this theme is amazing. I really enjoy it a lot.
I do too, yeah.
Like, you don't really see any sort of setting like this.
Yeah, it's just so unique. The theme is really strong, and it is a very blue box. Yeah. Title Blades.
Title Blades.
For something blue.
Very good pick. And lastly, my something blue is Mysterium by Libelud? Something French.
We're not quite sure how to pronounce that.
Not sure at all. I'm terrible at pronouncing games like that. But Mysterium. Fantastic game to play during spooky season or around Halloween. And just one player is freaking a ghost with amnesia trying to give hints to mediums as to who killed them. But the thing is, they don't really remember till close to the end of the game, and you're just playing down cards to try and give them visions to go certain pathways, finding the weapon, the killer, and the location. So I really enjoy this game. It is so frustrating
As a ghost?
As a ghost. When you put down a card, you're like, yeah, they'll definitely know that this ball of yarn means the scissors. Because you cut the ball of yarn with scissors. And they're just looking at, oh, that must be like a clock. Because it's a circular shape.
Or it's pink, so that must be the lady wearing pink.
Right.
Or
Something like that. How it just gets misinterpreted with every card you play. Can just,
It's very frustrating, too, like, when you don't have the right cards to, like, give your visions out. Or, when somebody, completely misinterprets what you wanted to do.
I like this game, but at the same time, sometimes I feel dumb playing it. Like, when I, like, misread someone's clues. You know, to where it's like everyone's just like, oh, why didn't you think it was this? To where I'm like, okay, like, it's good though.
It is very thematic to play around like Halloween though. Like, there is like a creepy clock, and there's crows, and there's like spooky artwork, and I don't know, it's really fun.
It's a really good Halloween game, and that's my something blue because the box very blue, and it even has a blue sand timer. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah. So when we saw this challenge over on Boxed Meeples, they tagged some other creators at the end. So we thought we'd just share who we would like to see also do this challenge.
Yeah, we'll tag a few people.
Yeah, so if we think it would be really fun if Jenna Rose over at the Board Game Garden did this challenge.
Right, Michelle and Billy from Second Star to the Left.
And Chrissy and Nick over at Two Sheep, One Wheat. So it's called the Something Challenge. And if you'd like to participate, leave your answers down in the comments below for your picks for something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue. And let us know some of your reasonings behind your picks. It could be like a really old board game that you still have in your collection, or a new game that you just bought that you're really excited for, a game that you borrowed from a friend.
A game that makes you feel blue, you're just really sad when you play it. What's that one card game, Gloom or something like that, where you're just making a sad family? Yeah. Anything. Yeah, just let us know. Right, and be sure to like and subscribe and click that notification bell so you can get notified of our videos, which we release every Sunday. But my name's Mitch.
And I'm Morgan.
And thanks for watching.
Bye.
So, alright, that was mine.
You could probably cut some of that. You rambled.
Yeah,
I'll
ramble about that game all the time.
Unfathomable's a little different.
Oh, that'll be a different video. Unfathomable versus Battlestar Galactica. I like how you did that all behind the box. You went directly to the back of the box.
Well, I can't snap with my left hand. It feels weird to snap with my left hand.
First, you also snap with that finger, which is insane to me.
I always start here so that I can get good friction to hit that one.
That's not how snapping works. You're doing a double tap.
I am. You try it.
You hear it twice.
When I do it, listen. Stop. That's not very loud. But that's so much louder.
But I'm hearing
It's fine. Let us know in the comments down below how you snap.
Today we're going to do the snap challenge.
Do you snap starting on your ring finger, or do you snap from your middle finger?
Alright, and lastly, my something borrowed. Nope. Already did that one. Box farts. Liebelud. Alright, and last...
Wait, I have a hair on my face. Or a really old board game that you still have in your collection and you want to bring out.
That's exactly what I just said. If anyone wants to do it, do it. No one's gonna stop you.